very concerned about my test scores, and some of them are not going to care. This class has personality. I feel like it's very hard to have English. Fourth block emailed me and said, I don't like this sub. Don't ever get her again, please and thank you. And it's just hard. It's hard to sit there and hear a kid complain the entire class period. Like, it just drains on you. But like, this is a child that struggled all year, and now it's the end of the year, and you want to know what they can do to raise their grade, but like, they've taken zeros all year. And so I just cried. It's just that rough time of year. And so I thought I would just vent a little bit. Hey, it's Maggie, and I have a confession. It's that crazy time of year. It's the time of the year when life is insane. The kids are insane. Teachers are dead. We're all done, ready for summer. And I don't know, I thought I would just talk to you about it, tell you some things that are happening in my room and all that kind of stuff. So let me start by just saying, I definitely filmed a very long video yesterday about the terrible day I had on Monday, because I did not have a good day. And it wasn't the whole day, it was kind of like the end of the day and a couple of other like life things together with it. And I recorded the whole video, and then I went back and watched it, and I realized that that's not what I want this channel to be about, is me ranting and complaining all the time. It's actually something I'm trying to work on. Like, I consider myself to be a negative Nancy, if you will. Do you want to be in the video? Okay. You have to sit down. Okay. Please don't puke on camera. So, like I said, I'm kind of a negative person, and it's not something I like about myself, which, of course, another negative. But I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to just be a little bit more positive about things. You're like right in the way. Hope you don't mind. This is a casual video, so let's leave my shirt on. So, I just watched the video and I was like, I don't want to post that. I'll probably post some clips from it, which I think I'll connect them to the beginning, so you've probably already seen them by now. And, you know, my main takeaway from it was, and I said this at the end of the video, you know, even good teachers can have bad days, and not that I'm like bragging on myself like I'm a good teacher, but like I am a good teacher, and it's okay for us to have bad days. You know, it's just that time of year. I did a long rant about EOC testing because I teach English 2, which is the EOC class, and that grade means a lot for my school and for my like EVOS and things like that, which I think is kind of unfair, and the test is really hard for kids. And I talked a lot about how we're supposed to differentiate for our kids all year, but then they all have to take the same test at the end of the year. So it's just hard because you've told them one thing all year, and then they're all forced to do the same thing at the end. And I've been trying to lose weight, or at least be healthier and work out and stuff, and I've started having some lower back pains because I'm working out pretty hard, and please don't bite me. And last week was hard because it was Teacher Appreciation Week, and our school did a lot of nice things for us, but they mostly all revolved around food or desserts or sweets or candy. So it was a rough week because of that. Prom was this past weekend, which I'm like number 2 in charge of prom at our school, and so that was very stressful. I had a sub on Friday because I was helping with prom stuff, and so it's always stressful, I think, when you have a sub and when you come back from having a sub. So it was just a lot of things on my plate at once. Monday was a rough day. Tuesday, which was yesterday, was good. I have some really fun and exciting things happening tomorrow and Friday in my classes. We're starting EOC review stuff. My honors class is doing argumentative research, and I'm excited about those because they're doing controversial topics, and I'm trying to teach them to keep their opinion out of it, and that they have to have research to back up everything that they're saying. And they're going to do a little presentation for the class. And I just think that it's going to be exciting. And, you know, a lot of the things I have for the rest of the year, I'm trying to make interactive and fun. And I'll post some videos about that because test prep is really boring. And so I try to do as much as I can to make it exciting and better. Because test prep is just as boring for me as it is for the kids. So let me just tell you some good things that I'm doing to try to combat all that end of the year stress and anxiety and nastiness and negativity. So the first thing is, I don't know about you, but cleaning makes me feel good. Like I don't want to say I like cleaning, but like organizing and throwing things away and kind of scrubbing things down. This is the time of year where I really like to start cleaning out my classroom so that I have less to do at the end of school and I can come in for the new year when we come back in August and everything is nice and kind of ready to go. So I have been doing some cleaning and organizing and stuff. And today was an optional teacher work day, and I went in, and it just so happened that none of my friends were at school, like my really close best friends. So I had no one to distract me from getting stuff done. So I shut my door, I blasted my music, and I went to town. I scrubbed all the desks. I cleaned my closet. I have a big rug in my room. It was filthy. I went outside, shook it out. I took a bunch of things off the walls because for testing, you can't have like materials up on the wall and they'll let you just cover it up. But I was like, just take it down and we can put something up new next year because there were some things that I want to change. I rearranged some furniture, which I don't know about you, but I love rearranging my classroom and my house. It makes it feel brand new with the same stuff that you have. I threw a bunch of stuff away and, I just kind of like purged some things. I will tell you the easiest way to get rid of stuff as a teacher is to go put it in the teacher's lounge and put a sticky note on it that says free. I went and put a bunch of things in there, and by the time I would come in to bring something else, the previous thing would be gone. And there was like no one at school today. So that's nice because I feel like someone else is getting some use out of it and I wasn't using it. Like I had a calendar set that my mom had given me that was very like elementary school-y because she teaches kindergarten. And I used it last year and I liked it, but I just got a big calendar this year, so I don't need it anymore. It was just taking up space, so I got rid of that. One of my first years of teaching, I bought like 90 magazine file folder thingies, those little boxes you can put on the shelf that stand upright from IKEA. I had like 90 of them. And that was because every kid had a mailbox, which is just crazy to think of in high school. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. And I still had all of them. Now they're flat, but they're taking up a ton of room in my closet. So I got rid of all of them but 30. And I threw away some that had writing on them and were ripped up and torn. Like, why am I keeping them? So it feels good to do that. And, like I said, I took the Clorox wipe and cleaned up some stuff. So I would definitely recommend doing some light cleaning, heavy cleaning, reorganizing, purging, throwing stuff away, whatever you want to call it. It made me feel good today. And something else that I've done to make myself kind of get out of the slump that I'm in is to actually get grading done. And so, like, this sounds terrible, but I don't know about you, but this is kind of that time of year where, like, I don't want to grade anything. Like, I'm over it. I'm done. So today was a work day, like I said, and all of my students had just turned in these big projects. And you know how projects are. They're like essays. They take a long time to grade. I literally sat down for, I would say, about an hour and knocked out all of the projects. I graded all of them. And the kids turned them in on Monday, and it is Wednesday, and I have all of them graded. Which means I'm not going to have to hear any of that. Do you have my project graded yet? When are you going to grade our projects? Have you graded my project yet? Like, I get to give them back tomorrow and say, here's your grade. Here's how you did. It feels good to just have it checked off. Which brings me to my next thing. You should definitely make yourself a checklist. When I'm feeling down and upset kind of about this time of the year and I feel like nothing's getting done, I make myself a checklist, and I use it during my planning. I use it when the kids are working on something and I need something to do, and I literally list everything. Like, I list stupid things that I don't need to list, because then when I do them, I get to go check. And I put things for my house on it. I put things that have to do with me or my husband or our dog on it. I put things that have to do with school on it. And it's just nice, and I just make a new one every week. But for sure, this time of year, it is a wonderful thing to have. And so I made one for cleaning and organizing my room. I got everything done on that list, so that feels great. This week I had stuff on it like do laundry, put the laundry away, just for my house. I had to make some appointments for myself. So I wrote that down so I can check those off when I get them done. I put things on, like, everything that I need to grade, I've made a list of so I can check them off as I get things graded. Something I love to do this time of year, and I talked about it a little bit, is to make things entertaining for you and the kids. And it takes a little bit more time, but I'm telling you, giving them that textbook or a workbook and saying answer these questions and we're going to go over them and I'm going to take it up and give you a grade for it is literally like soul sucking for me. Trying to make it, get them up, moving around. It did not take me long to come up with this idea. It came to me while I was cleaning. I get good ideas while I am cleaning. So give it a shot. I hope that you will survive the end of the year. We just have a little bit more to push through. Tell me, what are some things that you do in your classroom for the end of the year to get over that last hump, to stay positive, to stay focused. Tell me your tips and tricks down in the comments, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. See you later.